Listen up. I'm going to tell you why I am completely obsessed with Brunt. I've worn a lot of work boots in my life, and I'll tell you this, before Brunt, my feet were destroyed. I could not wait to get my work boots off. Then, I tried a pair of Brunt boots. Let me tell you, it was relaxing. Right out of the box, these things were ready to go. There was no break-in. There was no blisters. Right away, they fit so we could work. Comfort meets protection, meets durability, all in one. And these are not just any boots. These babies are built for the job site. Slip resistant, heat resistant, waterproof. They got it all. They are even electrical hazard rated. Whether you're rocking the Marin with its 6-inch soft toe, total powerhouse, or the Omen, lightweight, water resistant with all the features you need. I'm telling you, you're gonna get boots as comfortable as your sneakers, but as durable as real work requires. Over 500,000 folks have already joined the Brunt crew, trying them on the job risk-free with free shipping. Guys, check them out, but don't wait, because they're going fast for the holidays, and the holidays are right around the corner. Limited edition styles are dropping all month, and they're gonna sell fast. Treat yourself or the hardworking man in your life to something built to last. And hey, all my listeners get $10 off using code Chael at checkout. That's bruntworkwear.com. Use code Chael to get $10 off. Get yours today and let them know the bad guy sent you.
Let me see if I can show you around a little bit. Just did the first event. Oh, they turned it off. You can't quite see. For UFC on Paramount. And Misha Tate, Dustin Poirier, John Anik, Chris Weidman, and me. And we went around and we were having a discussion on Fighter of the Year. And I would love to know what you guys think. Because Fighter of the Year is a popular opinion. Like the World MMA Awards will have somebody, but it's an opinion. You get a vote. Like your opinion will matter. So I just love to know what you think. And I put out Joshua Van. I understand I'm not going to win the argument, but I'm going to make the argument. And there was so much praise put on Merab. Merab had 4 title defenses. Chris Weidman, for example, with Merab, even a defeat, goes, listen, he might have lost one, but he did one more than anyone else did, and they were all title fights, and he made a great argument, and I don't disagree with any of it. I could see where you could give Merab Fighter of the Year in spite of a loss. 2 years ago, just for perspective, I gave it to Pereira. He did not win Fighter of the Year, but I gave it to Pereira 2 years ago. And if you'll recall, Pereira had lost to Adesanya, but my argument was that in the calendar year, Pereira was a 85-pound world champion and a 205-pound champion. I don't care how many he won or lost. The fact that he held both of those bets, and he was my pick. So my only point being that you don't have to go perfect. It could well go to Merab. But I bring Merab into this because it's largely my point with Van. Merab's big claim to fame was that he had 4 world title fights. Well, Van had 4 fights. One was a number 1 contenders fight, which, by the way, I believe is going to win Fight of the Year. And one was a world title fight. So I don't see the huge distinction in what Merab did, particularly when Van also did 4 fights and, by the way, got them all right. I know that this argument is different. I know that. This is not an anti-Merab piece. I'm just telling you that I want you to save one specific thought when it comes to Joshua Van. One very specific thought when it comes to the idea that he should not be able to celebrate this world championship, okay? And that is, that statement will or will not be true and will look, much like a fine wine where it gets better with time, based on the outcome of the rematch. If he gets a rematch with Pantoja and he goes out and he whips Pantoja by any means, if it goes to a judge's decision and he whips him, if it goes to a 3rd round and he stops him, just for example, you're not going to look back at this first fight the way you are currently seeing it. I think that you need to reserve judgment. I think you need to keep one thing and one thing in mind only, which is Joshua Van is the champion of the world. He made 4 walks. He got it right 4 times. Joshua Van's my pick for fighter of the year.